What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I hope everyone's having themselves a gorgeous, beautiful, magnificent day as always. And this is a very strong topic. It's one of the biggest problems I face and a lot of people face as visually impaired people. And that is when you just grab somebody out of nowhere, right? You wouldn't do that to an old lady. You wouldn't do it to a person in a wheelchair. Why do it to a blind person? It's just obvious. You don't touch anybody ever without asking. For one, there's a pandemic going around, and I don't need random people trying to grab me. Get your greasy sausage pickle fingers off of my shoulder, please, sir. Also, most of us know what we're doing. You know what I mean? If we're walking in an area by ourselves, it's because we've been taught how to do it or we learned to do it ourselves. And it's honestly humiliating. What makes you think that I cannot cross the road? You know? Just because I don't react right away like a sighted person would, does not mean that I cannot do it. Third, we all have anxiety, we all have stress, we're normal people just like you. And the fact that I can't see or hear you coming sometimes, and you come up and you grab me, what am I supposed to think? Somebody's trying to help me without using their words? No. I'm gonna think the worst. I'm gonna think people are gonna try to rob me. I'm gonna think maybe this person's trying to kidnap me or hurt me, because we're humans. You know what I mean? I had a person actually grab me, with a lot of force. Forcibly grab me and try to drag me without speaking to me. And I accidentally hit this person. It turned out to be a bank employee, but this person should have known better, right? Because if you grab me and make it seem like you're trying to help me, right? And I turn around and I panic, not thinking, and I swing, and I hit you. That's a bad reflection onto me in society's eyes. Not the person who just grabbed me out of the blue. You gotta imagine, I know a lot of people don't do this, and I do this way too much, but try picturing yourself in somebody else's shoes. How would you react? How would you think? What would you do? You know, I do this a lot with regular things. I have friends in wheelchairs, and every once in a while will picture what it's like to be in a wheelchair and think of the details and the burdens and the complications that come along with it. If you have somebody who's blind or visually impaired in your life, I recommend you do the same, honestly. Even if they're not blind or disabled, try to always put yourself in the person's shoes, you know? Don't just grab me, because the odd chance that I have a pocket knife on me and stab you by accident because you grabbed me out of friggin' nowhere, I'm gonna feel like a pile of dookie. I'm gonna feel like a pile of dog vomit, you know? I'm not gonna feel good. Nobody wants to hurt anybody unless you're a complete psychopath, but yeah, just please ask. Always ask before grabbing a blind and visually impaired person, or anybody for that matter. You know, you wouldn't like to just, be walking around doing your own thing and somebody grabs you and yanks you across the road. What makes you think that I don't know that I can cross right now? For example, I had somebody grab me on a corner, right? And I knew this route. I walked it probably 100 times or more. And it beeps. It goes beep, 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 beep when you want to cross the road. And the way to cross, if you're crossing the other way, it makes a different noise. And we're trained to know the difference. And anyway, this light changed and I heard it beeping, so I realized it's time to go. But my phone rang, so I kind of stopped to pick up my phone. when all of a sudden this, I don't know if it was a male or a female, but I'm guessing it's a male because their hands were huge, like very muscular person, just starts freaking dragging me across the road like I'm a stray dog. Like I'm a person, you know? I had sight 5 years ago. I could see perfectly fine out of one eye. You know, it's ridiculous. What else is ridiculous is the fact that people need to talk slowly and loudly to talk to blind people. Ma'am, I'm blind, not mentally retarded. You know, calm down. With me, it's a little different because I have hearing problems, and I appreciate that. And I'm just assuming they see the hearing aids or can tell. But for a lot of people, that's not the case. But I hope you found this video entertaining, useful, funny maybe. I don't think I dropped any jokes, but also, I'm trying to get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers. It has been my dream. I'm not trying to be this big famous YouTuber like Scrubby or Optimus or Goblin or anybody like that, Luna. I'm not trying to be that huge. I just want a couple people to follow my story, you know? I feel like I'm somewhat entertaining. And you know what? I've been told I ain't that bad to look at either, baby. So hit the like button, help out my channel. I get a rare condition called neurofibromatosis type 2, and it causes tumors to grow on your brain and on your spine, around your spine. And it affects 1 in 30,000 people worldwide. I made a video about that called What is Neurofibromatosis? Yeah, that's my condition. It obviously shortens your lifespan, which I'm not going to get too much into, because I ain't looking for pity on this channel. We're trying to spread some positivity, you know, trying to spread some good news. Yeah. This channel's mostly focused around disability, life experiences. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and it would be greatly appreciated. Hope everyone has a gorgeous day. As always, peace and love.
Stop recording video.